Hello everyone. So right now we have all the connections set up. Um, so let me actually show you, and then I'll explain what kind of like everyone needs to do in a way to progress forward. So let me start. The few things that I have changed now, just so that our setup looks more cleaner. We had front end, now we have another folder called database, and we have like backend. Now, if you go into database, you will see connect. So we are using the migration setup. So if you go to source and if you go to migrate, these are all the tables that we have, and there are three commands that you should know on how to kind of use this. So if you go to if you, let's say you don't have the database, all you have to do, come here, put your Postgres here, the link, that's it. Now you will come here to the terminal. First of all, you will run npm run. You will get all the commands that you can run in this. So you have test connection, you have migrate. So first of all, whenever you put a .env file, you will run npm run test connections connection. Now this should return successful because all this do is run this file, and in this file uh, all it does is it checks if you're able to select one or not. If it was able to select one, then the connection is there. If not, connection is not there. Once you get this, then the next command is npm migrate, npm run migrate. Now this command will create all the tables. So right now all the tables are created, so it does nothing. But if you look at, there is another command, npm migrate down. Oh, I forgot run. So npm run migrate down. Now this rolls back also this. So you see, if you go to every table we have, there's a command for down. It will just drop that table. So if you go to your code and the command for now, which I just posted in the chat, you have to just change the name of how you create everything. But so you see the Postgres is running on the Docker, and then you will come to your terminal, you will paste this command. Now you are in here. Now you will run \dt. We don't have any tables, right? Now if you just come here, run. So irrespective of how you have set up your environment, this will work. So if you do npm run migrate, now it says created 10 tables. Now if you do the same command here, you'll see all the tables we have. Food bank, high resource. So there should be 10 tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 tables. Now the database is here. Database is up and running. Your Postgres has your database. And then if you want to add a table, let's say I want to add something, you will do npm run, same thing with this time migrate make, and then you will give the name of the database that you want, like create work or whatever table you want, and it will be created in here in the migrations folder. So this is the back database setup we have. So whatever you want to change in this, you can just come here, change, or if you want new tables, you can add it this way. So that is database. Now comes backend. So now from last time we have few more commands in backend. So if we do npm run, there's another same thing, npm run test database connection. So this checks if the backend was able to connect with database or not. So if you go to backend, if you go to source, there is another code here inside DB test connections. It's the same thing. It just checks if it was able to select from database or not. So once you have that, if it was able to connect, then you will do npm run. Now you have to, every time you do it, you have to do npm build first. So npm build, oh sorry, npm run build. Now what this does is this creates this folder. It checks if this folder is there. If not, then it creates one. That's all. Now this is the database. No, sorry, the kind of like, because we're using TypeScript, this is where all our JavaScript is. So it places it there. And then you can do npm run start. Now the server is running. Now front end is still the same. It's like npm run dev. The host is on whatever. So now the moment you have this, so I'm just want to show how you will build from here. You will come here, you put your name, you put that there, some username. Now the cool thing is I have added a lot of checks. So if you turn on the development mode, it will not do any of those checks. For example, you cannot have space in username. If you select dev mode, you can have spaces. So it's just like a cool feature to kind of like when you're working. So if you do this and then do @gmail.com, copy it, just for so that I can find it in the database, I'll add Ansuj. What's here? My name. I'll do sign up. So you see it said registration successful, and it redirects you to the login page where you will have our login. Now if we go here, do DT, we have something called users. So sorry, first of all we'll go to the backend to check if the setup was correct. So go to backend, you see user registered successfully, and then you will come here, you will say, I think, show everything from users. What is the syntax error here? Let me quickly look it up. It was, I think it is show sorry, select. So you see it has my name, everything is in database now. It added my creation date, time, everything is added. Now whenever you guys add, like for example the search algorithm, all you will do, the connection has been made, the connection is there, you will come to backend. Now you will see there's a lot of like middleware, modules, routes. So depending on what you want to do, like for example you want to make a different route for search, you will come here, you will add like app.use.
आशा मैं हॉस्पिटल जाके आती हूँ ब्लड टेस्ट को उसको अभी ब्रश करके जा.
Then you will use, then you will say /search, and then you will specify where. So like you like right now I have this route here, right? But this is not the best way to bring it. You will import it here and then you will do it. So if you go to server.ts, there should not be this router. You will not bring it from routers. You will just do routes, and still doesn't complain because it's not an issue. Now you will go to routes, create a new file called search.ts. Then you will start coding here, like whatever you want to put, how the search should do, and you will do the same thing. Come to index, import search routers, search, then you will add it to X, similar to how we did in the front end, and then we will save this search. So since it's export search, we'll do that. So it does export it. And you'll add it. I don't know why it's giving an error. It shouldn't. So it's saying there is no export called search, but there is a search export. So we'll figure, but that's how you set it up. And then you will come here, add a comma here, call it search. Then come here, put search here. And then you can add your code in here. Make the import work. I think there's some, maybe it wasn't able to find it or something, but yeah, this is the setup we will use. Yeah, the only thing left is I wasn't able to, because it's everything is set up locally right now. This is like, and it does work with Docker. The only thing left to do is making sure that the two different instances we have for database and for front end and back end, they are able to communicate with each other. So Francis, I think whenever you get a chance, just run the same script, check if you're able to connect it correctly or not. You might need to change the link here, because right now it's on this link, which is my kind of like the Docker localhost almost. So you have to change it to whatever your EC2 link is. But other than that, yeah, this is what we need to do. Everything is set up, and yeah.